Hey guys, in this video I'm doing a quick session at Point Beach Skate Park with my friend, and then I'm checking out Neptune Skate Park for the first time. Thank you for tuning in. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Let's get to the content. Alright. To Neptune Skate Park. Gonna check out the concrete wave. My mom saw a snake run for the first time in a video a couple days ago. She said to me that's the first time. Wait, what'd you say? You can say it yourself.
That's the first time I've ever seen something that looks like a ski slope in a skate park.
No.
It looks like a ski slope.
This might be the start of my mom's skateboard career.
See how much it looks like a skate park.
Guys, we just made it to the park. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know if it's bigger or small. It looks different than I thought it was going to look. But it looks like it's officially open, and it's the Neptune Skate Park pump track. So I'm going to bring my GoPro out there and maybe my surf skate, I think, and see how it is. Am I out of frame right now? So as you guys can see, this park is pretty new and pretty big. It has kind of a street section, and then also a bowl and a snake run and a little mini ramp. So my knee has been hurt for quite a while now, so unfortunately I wasn't able to really skate this to the fullest extent. Even that rock and roll that I just did made my knee hurt quite a bit, so I don't know why I tried a front rock after that. But lucky for me, this is a cool park to just kind of cruise around, so I pumped around the pump track a little bit, or snake run, I'm not sure what you want to call it. This is my first time ever skating a pump track before, and it was definitely super weird. And also, I've been on the surf skate a lot, and once you get off the surf skate and go back to a normal skateboard, turning on a normal skateboard feels very, very awkward, for me at least. So in this bowl section that I'm about to show you, the transition is pretty mellow in the bowl, which is kind of cool, but it's also a little awkward, like to get speed. And mind you, I'm hurt right now, and this isn't really like a bowl skating board that I have. With some bigger wheels, you'll probably have a much easier time, but I just thought that the transition was a little awkward and not as fast as the transition at Point Beach Park. Now, this park is very cool, but I would advise to not come here when there's a lot of people, because even when I was there, I think there was about maybe 3 or 4 people, but it seemed kind of hard to really skate because of the line you have to take to get to the different obstacles. I could see how things could become very hectic if there was like 10 or 20 skaters there. Another part of this park that I really liked was all the graffiti all over it, and I'm not sure if that was like commissioned or if people just like came there and tagged it, but I like how it looks, and it almost makes me feel like I'm like in like a video game or something while I'm skating it. I've never skated a park with such pretty graffiti before. So I'm really looking forward to coming back here when I'm 100% better. The street section had some really interesting looking obstacles. It had like a bank to ledge, which I didn't really film that much, but it's right in this section here that I'm passing through. And yeah, you can see it in the corner in the back. When I come back, I definitely want to find some new lines and do some ollies and stuff over some of the hips and bumps. Here you can see I'm getting a little more speed around the corners. There was a lot of sections of this park that were actually a little bit wet, so I was being super careful because my knee is really not in good shape right now. Oh, and also I hit a pebble, so if you have smaller wheels or you're prone to hitting pebbles, just be careful because there are definitely some pebbles and small rocks here that will mess you up. So here's a better view of the street section. If you can see on the left hand side, there's that bank to ledge with like the little step up section, which is really cool. Generally speaking, I'd like to skate parks that have smaller obstacles because, I'm not a pro skateboarder. I like to have fun when I'm skating, and I grew up skating a lot of DIY ramps and stuff like that, not like huge bowls or anything like that. So for me, fun ramps with interesting kinds of transition, different lines that I can put together, that's what's fun for me about skateboarding. So this park is pretty cool in the sense that like nothing is like super big and is pretty approachable, and I think that's good for all levels of skaters. Here's a little up close look at the bowl. The coping is, I think, pretty even around most of the bowl. I didn't really like do a lot of grinds, so I wasn't really looking at that specifically, but it all seems pretty good. So what do you guys think of this park? Let me know in the comment section. Have you guys been here before? Have you been to a park that's similar to it? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And I also want to know what my mom has to say. So let's go back to the car and see what she thinks of the park. Alright, so was the park tempting you? I noticed that you weren't skating.
No, I wasn't skating. I was doing my work stuff. Yeah, it actually looks kind of fun.
It looks kind of fun. It's definitely, I thought it was going to be wider. The thing I'm noticing about a lot of these parks here is I'm thinking they're going to be more spread out, and they're all like a lot tighter. Like Point Beach Park is the same way. It's tighter than I thought it was. Like all the ramps are really close together.
Yeah.
I mean, the snake ride is really cool, but I could see how you would never want to come here on a day where it's going to be busy, because it would probably be really hard to skate.
Huh.
I mean, you imagine like if you're on the snake run, like there's only, the most you could possibly fit is 2 people.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
okay.
Is it as cool as I thought it was going to be? It is as cool, but it's not as fun as I thought it was going to be. I imagine it would be more fun. I mean, I guess it's one of those things. I think with cement parks, you got to skate them a couple times to get used to it. I'll come back and try it another day when my knee isn't hurt.